Hi, I'm Marky.
And I'm Freddy.
Welcome to another week of deals. Our promise is to help you find the best games at the best possible price. We already did the search for you and looked into various retailers to find you the best deals for this week.
Before we start, please remember to give us a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notification. It will help our channel grow. Alright, with that being said, let's get started. The first game we have for this week is Pikmin 3 for $29.99 at Target, dropping all the way from $60. This is a remake to the game that was originally released on Nintendo Wii U. If you like top-down games like Civilization that we talked about in previous video, you might also enjoy Pikmin 3. It's basically a cute strategy game with a lot of puzzles that you need to do in a very fast-paced environment. The game includes all the DLC that were added to the Wii U for free. The graphics look pretty much the same, maybe run a little bit smoother than the Wii U, but the controls are much better since you have the option to select the analog stick, and the game also added the auto aim function, which become really handy in battles. The main three additions to the deluxe edition on Switch are the ability to play co-op with a friend, the additional of side missions, and the option to choose the difficulty level. This is by far the lowest price we have seen for this game, and I highly doubt it will get any cheaper. In fact, it will likely bounce back to $60 very soon after this week. Just remember, if you happen to have a Target Red card, you can also apply $5 discount on top of the current sale price. To get the red card from Target, you can easily apply for a debit card or a credit card. And it's very easy, especially if you choose the debit card route. You just link it to your bank account and you get access to all the discounts at Target.
Target is going to keep the sales going with Paper Mario the Origami King dropping down to $29.99 as well from $59.99. Nintendo games don't drop on sale often, so I definitely recommend grabbing one of the prolific Mario titles while you can. Now, a lot of hardcore Paper Mario fans are probably going to tell you that they're not too much of a fan of the Origami King, but honestly, I found it to be incredibly fun. You treat the battles like you would a puzzle, trying to organize your enemies in a way that you can take them down most efficiently. But the story has always been great. The writing is so tongue-in-cheek and full of humor. It's definitely worth exploring. Beautiful environments as well. Paper Mario has always gone pretty creative with a lot of its environments. So you can grab it for half off right now. And once again, the Target Red Card stuff that did apply to Pikmin 3 does apply to Paper Mario here. So if you need to grab both or any of them, definitely grab it while you can.
Marky, I never played Paper Mario before. Is this a game you would recommend for kids, or is it more for older ages? And if so, do you have an age recommended for this game?
That's a good question, Freddy. And actually, while younger audiences may like the visual aesthetic of Paper Mario, there is a lot of reading involved, and it's definitely a big story and dialogue focused game. A lot of text boxes and stuff in the area. So honestly, while the game is pretty accessible visually to a lot of age groups, it's probably maybe for the younger teens to maybe jump into. A lot of adults can find a lot of fun with the humor and dialogue written in this game. And the puzzle solving combat is definitely good for anybody. It does require a little bit more processes to think through, so maybe younger kids might have a tough time getting a hold of it. But if you want to play it together, go through the story mode with somebody watching and kind of explaining it along, it's a great way to get involved too. So it's kind of in all ages, but it's got some asterisks attached.
Well, definitely playing with someone is what makes Nintendo Switch a family game, a family platform, in comparison to Xbox and PlayStation 4. Anyway, continuing with the deals at GameStop, now we have Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing Double Pack Bundle for $29.99, dropping all the way from originally $40. This double pack includes a retro-style platformer and a multiplayer kart racer. Sonic Mania does a great job of making you feel like you're back in the 90s playing Sonic, while also adding a lot of fresh graphical changes and gameplay situations to make the game feel new. Both beginners and platformer experts will have a great time exploring levels from past Sonic games, and brand new levels to find all kinds of secrets. Also, Team Sonic Racing is a car racer that includes a big majority of Sonic characters. If you ever played any of the Sonic All-Star racing games from previous generation, then this game should feel quite familiar. You can race by yourself or as a team of 3 to use various abilities to attack your opponents and aim for first place. The game is very easy to understand but hard to master, and you'll soon find yourself trying new techniques like drifting and timing your boost to find the fastest way to the finish line. Since you're getting 2 games for $30, I would say this is a good price for it. And remember, you can always use the $5 reward coupon that you get from GameStop for being a member. You can to drop the price even lower by $5. So for $25 to get 2 games that are completely different and fun, I would say, well, yeah, why not? I'll definitely grab it.
GameStop is going to cap off our week's deals with Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, all the way down to $19.99 from its original price of $59.99. Being a game that's a collaboration between Nintendo and Ubisoft, I will say that the game, you probably might have noticed if you've been shopping around before, it's a game that you can see at $60 and all the way down to $20. It has gone down to $20 in the past, but being a Nintendo property that always likes to keep its value, but also being a Ubisoft property that tends to get on sale, you're going to see it this kind of tug of war going on between the two. So definitely grab it at $20 while you can. Mario plus Rabbids, in case you haven't heard, is a game in the vein of something like XCOM, or heck, even something like Tom Clancy's The Division, or any kind of that strategic multiplayer kind of style. It's except with Mario characters and Rabbids characters, using a fun kind of cartoony weapon aesthetic and traveling all kinds of wacky locations mixed with Mario locations. The Rabbids are as silly as ever, and Mario and characters get a little bit more depth to them since you don't see too many of those in the main titles. But it is a strategy game at its heart. It involves a lot of moving around, a lot of figuring out the right way to attack, and the right way to flank your opponents in order to try and progress. The game definitely does get progressively harder, but it gives you enough tutorial and enough hand-holding to keep you going and keep you invested, and honestly turn people who haven't been a strategy game fan into one pretty quickly. And of course, with the success of this game, there's already a sequel on the way, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. So if you want to get ready and you want to prepare for the next stage of strategy games, definitely grab this one at its lowest price.
We hope you enjoyed this video. As you know, Nintendo doesn't really discount games that often, but be sure to watch our future videos and check out our past Nintendo videos as well to learn more about the games.
While we have you, we know Mario and Rabbids have been collaborating for a while now. Are there any other Nintendo or Ubisoft properties you would like to see collaborate in the future? Be sure to let us know.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.